recording. We pick up immediately after the Specter. Um, it was a long, hard-fought battle with many casualties. One such being very own older one who was essentially melted in the mouth of the Specter. Umizara lost her arm. Um, see, Io is putting a tourniquet on what is left of her shoulder to prevent further bleeding. Shanty, Kaen, Dirath, and that's it. That's all the people that survived are standing around the bubble Kaen had put up to help assist with healing has dissipated, as well as the column of death plague magic that the Spectre is. I believe Shanty is holding the crystal with the sealed Spectre in it. You can see it is thrashing as if looking for a way out until it eventually settles down after a few seconds. You can see off in the distance, slightly illuminated by a few fires. Some of that hate flame, some of it just stand orange, lantern, elders fighting, Shanty's usage is dull. Half the face completely melted down, an arm missing, kind of sinew and what's left of the ragged flesh at the bicep. His other arm is completely missing, eviscerated and liquefied. You can see his clothing, his gear and supplies has decayed as well, as if it has been through several years worth of weathering within the few seconds. Closer to a minute, within the few minutes that the fight lasted. You see rust, you can see tearing among the seams of his backpack, his clothing, his armor nearly completely fallen off of him, bones sticking out between parts of the flesh that is exposed to the outside, insects crawling within his skull and his body that feast on the now decayed flesh. Well,
We need to seal the Spectre.
it is sealed. In the crystal, yes. You don't have to. You did it last session.
Okay, forget I said that.
Um,
We did it.
Dirath is just gonna sigh and go, I need a fucking raise.
I want Umizara to go walk over to what's left of Dalder. And there's just a look of like pure sadness in her eyes. She was taught growing up, she's had hardships come her way, deaths around her, but this one's different because this is someone that she's grown to truly love and care for. And she gets down on her knees and with her one arm as kind of cradling over what's left of Dalder and just sobbing. She feels so much pain and regret that she believes that she could have done something more to save him. And she's trying to grab at whatever there is left of Dalder, even though it's probably,
You scoop your hand under, or you turn him over so you see as you do. Part of his jaw kind of sloths, unhinging and kind of loosening. Bury your hand under his back and hold it so his face is like buried in your shoulder, or what would be shoulder. Your hand sinks into soft, bloated flesh. Feel various liquids stain your clothing and coat your hand. You can feel it dripping down the side, the back of a little drop. Hits into the mud. Your sobs fill the air. See, Eel walks over and just puts a, what, trying to be a comforting hand on.
I could have done something more. I could have saved him. I could have done something. He wouldn't be dead. And she's just mumbling and crying. She feels so much regret for the way that things played out. And she's just absolutely devastated right now.
No, that's the fight is over. Do him bring him back. Give him.
Is that
Yes, see.
but the person doesn't know they focused on right now.
The bag of holding can only hold points, so it's just in your pocket.
Nuh-uh, we bought like an actual bottomless bag, remember?
Oh, true, you
Oh,
did.
the bottomless bag?
Okay. They're the same. I'm just calling. Okay, so you put the crystal in the box bag.
Did we get going? Where do we go? Shanty's like not great with grief or comforting anybody. She doesn't really know what to do.
Sage, because Dirath arrived with like a couple of their soldiers, wouldn't they like have come from maybe like a camp or a setup somewhere?
The soldiers, uh, yeah, you would have. You came from the old capital, kind of converted, like right outside the walls of the old capital, have been turned into like a small camp.
Okay. I guess Dirath is gonna like start like directing everyone and saying something like, We have a camp set up not too far from here. You all should follow. Get some rest.
Did all the,
What?
all the all the soldiers died.
Well, the ones that came with him, yeah.
He's talking to the players.
I know, but I thought Dirath was like, come with us.
Oh.
Shanty's just gonna look at everyone and act like with her face and her eyes, just ask like, is everyone good to go to the camp?
Umizara is still crying and mumbling, I mean, but wherever you try to take her, she'll go. Does Dalder have anything remaining of him beside, like, not body, but like anything that was on his person at all?
1 second.
Yeah, he's in check.
Yeah, when I'm checking his like inventory. Let's see. Other than the bag, probably not.
What background did you pick from?
I picked Noble because,
He should
you
have.
know, his
He should have.
backstory.
Yeah, he should have a signet ring.
Oh, true. Yeah, there's that.
I want to take the ring off of him.
As you pull the ring.
I would imagine it'd be
There
like
goes
pretty
the-
scratched up though.
Yeah, it is definitely damp.
I want to take it. Is it big enough for my fingers?
No.
Is it big enough for any finger?
Wait. Hold
Even my pinky.
How tall is Dalder? And how much
Sorry, I have
is
to
he?
keep like flipping between character sheets now.
Yeah, how tall is he and what was his weight?
5'10", 200 pounds.
What's Umizara's stuff?
Give me a moment. D&D Beyond is still loading for me. Ugh. I think she's really tall.
Yeah, she is
And
pretty tall.
she's like, I think, wait,
6'3",
pause.
230. Yeah, it fits. Also, I see you're still level 8, level up to level 9.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I forgot how I was gonna do this. Dirath is gonna walk up to Umizara and go, "If it's any consolation, your friend is probably with Zynret now."
Probably with who? What did?
Zynret. You know, the the god.
Oh. Umizara, she isn't that religious, so she just kind of stares at him and with a dead stare in her eyes. But I guess in a way she appreciates your words. She's fucking devastated over this shit, dude.
You good?
Sorry, guys.
Plague upon you.
I'm good. Just.
As I assume Dirath starts walking towards the camp, Shanty's just gonna grab onto Umizara's remaining hand and just pull her along.
Kaen is just kind of like in a daze from the just the events of the last like 5 minutes or so. So he starts kind of moving after the rest of the group, and emotion only able to be described as shambling.
Okay. Yeah. Then walking until you reach. It looks to be two sets of carriages. The one that the party is taken with the horses Dilly and Allie, as well as a second carriage, Dirath, and the soldiers he took with him. Or rather, not a carriage, just like 5 horses that day. One for each soldier. And Dirath.
How are we gonna get all the horses back? By the way,
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. So,
and what about Dilly and Dally?
well, Dilly and Dally are on a carriage, so I mean, one of you could ride a horse and lead another. Someone drives the carriage, put Daldra's body in the back. Everyone else rides a horse, and someone leads a horse along.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, who's where?
I have no knowledge on how to ride how to a horse, how to drive a horse. I have no knowledge on how to drive a horse.
I feel like Dirath would be like not bad at leading other horses because of how long he's been like doing stuff like this. So
Yeah.
like
I think
surely other people in his squad would have died. So
Shanty
I think Kaen is scared of horses.
too. um. What about Eo?
Eel was a soldier, so he knows like what.
Okay, so I think Elder's body is the carriage. Eo probably probably leading a horse. Dirath probably I don't know a horse, and then Umizara and Shanty on the carriage.
Where's Cam?
Wait, yeah, Kaen could be on a horse. Wait.
So you're doing.
That's okay.
Okay.
Dirath is leading a horse. That's 2. Eo is also leading a horse. That's 2 more. That's 2 people. Alder's body's in the carriage. And you said Shanty and Umizara in the carriage, like driving it, and Kaen is on a horse. So it's 1, 2, 5. That's all the horses and everybody counted. Okay, that works. So you all begin your travel. Let me open up the calendar. So it's going to take a few days to reach camp. It's going to take like 1 or 2 days depending on how fast you get. How fast do you want to travel?
That is sad more.
It's so slow. It's going to take 2 days then. Anything you role play that would occur during those 2 days? Also, since it's travel, everybody will long rest. Since you do have to rest at some point in the middle of the travel.
I want Umizara to just. She'll probably be silent most of the time. But I want her to draw pictures of Dalder from memory. To Do I need to roll anything for that at all?
Perform.
Okay, got it.
Shanty will be just like along the way, just like resting her head on. Shanty's on the left of Umizara, so Shanty's resting on Umizara's left arm, just like as a comfort, as an attempt to comfort Umizara. But Shanty's gonna mainly stay quiet.
I got a 17.
Okay, it's a very good picture.
Where's Io?
Io is on one of the horses that Dirath took, and then he's guiding another.
Where is what's her name?
Vivius?
Viv-
You left her in,
yeah.
in the city with
Oh.
Io said, Io told her it was too dangerous.
At one point, that's gonna be devastating to break the news to her about that. Shit.
Sorry guys, the Specter got me. I have the plague.
No, not again.
Oh, we just got rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's back.
And where's Kaen?
He's riding a horse.
Okay, so Kaen and Io are riding the horse, and we are.
And Io and Dirath are all riding horses. Shanty and Umizara are both in the carriage with Baldur's body. Hello? Oh my god, my mic didn't pick up any.
Hello?
Yes, I heard.
Okay.
I want to turn to Shanty and I want to ask her how she's feeling. So.
Well, I'm unsure. I know I feel sad. I know I feel some rage. I feel really annoyed, disappointed. I feel like we could have done more. I feel like we should be able to do more.
I understand. I feel the same way. I just want him back. You know, he grew to us like family. There were points in which I confided into him. And, you know, I love him. He's wonderful. And I will do absolutely everything in my power, even if it kills me, to bring him back. Guys, I'm sad, like in real life. I have nothing else to say right now, I think.
I got nothing.
How are the guys doing up
Yeah,
there?
I feel like Dirath wouldn't really have much to say because he doesn't know these people.
Did not hear a
Well,
thing you said, by the way.
Huh?
we didn't hear you.
Yeah, we didn't hear you.
I feel like Dirath wouldn't have much to say because he doesn't know these people.
Well,
Yeah.
Dirath knew about the party, and he knew that they were considered heroes. He also knew Dol member of that party. It'd be like having like a celebrity, that celebrity actually saved your life.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just on the gift you sent. I got nothing. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
What about Kaen? Does he have any feelings about this?
Kaen has kind of been in like this, like a daze from the last of just everything. He didn't really like know Dalder, but like still, you know, that is someone that he is reasonably close to. Like you know, when you are placed in like life or death situations with people together, you tend to bond with them pretty fast. And you know, it's fucked up he's gone, but
And
he's got nothing.
we're gonna have to tell Runiar. Oh God, they were decently close, I believe. They seem to have been. They talked. You know, they bonded over magic and shit. But
Runiar did consider Dalder, I think, like his
God, that's gonna be sad to explain.
We can tell anyone.
The funeral that we decide to give him at any point will it just be a private little thing, you think?
If it's in Kierister, I don't think it would be.
I guess not, you're right. He was a hero. Oh God. I would imagine that at some points we would stop to I don't know, take a break from, you know, traveling. If is that the case?
yeah, we'll say like after the first day of travel, when you all break into rest, when you break camp.
If that's the case, then I want to talk to EO.
Okay.
So I'm imagining we are stopped, and
Yes.
I want to, and probably he's off the horse. I want to go up to him.
He's like sitting on a log.
Oh well, I want to then sit next to him. And I want to look at him, and I want to go. I hope that you're dealing with this pretty well. And if you ever also need anyone to talk to, because, you know, I imagine this is hard for everybody.
You know
I'm here for you. But you
Good job.
you've been with us for a while now.
He was an impressive
Absolutely.
experiment. Amphibious, angel, servitor. He didn't hesitate. And neither did you.
I appreciate you, sticking around this long and being here with us. And we'll fix this, and he'll live with us forever, even if it's in memory, just for right now. He was a wonderful man. And I just kind of want to get closer to him and just kind of lay my body against his, the side with the arm, because I imagine he doesn't want open, well, I guess it's not, I guess it was burnt closed, but scabby shoulder on him.
Ugh.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
And I just want to lay my head on him, just for now, as like
You like lay your head on his head.
on his, well, yeah, because I'm bigger than him. I just kind of want to lay my body against his.
You let him know. I can't imagine. So long. You started this.
Yeah. He definitely was a brother.
Didn't even get to see the end of it. He was there at the end.
She just kind of silently cried a little bit. And that's my roleplay with EO, because I need to get closer to him. Does anyone have anything else?
Not from
Okay.
Then we're gonna keep going. We'll break camp, or leave the camp, snuff out the fire. Be traveling with the and within a few hours, you reach military camp that Dirath came from. You see a small handful of soldiers, 4 or 5, kind of shuffling around. And when they see Dirath and the rest of the party, they kind of get a little bit excited. You see one runs over. Did we do it?
It's done.
He turns around. You hear that, boys? Specter of Plague is officially sealed. We did it.
Who is we? No.
We did it, guys. We saved the city.
He looks at the party and says, "Missing a few." So who all was lost? Did you recover their bodies?
The most we could.
He kind of peeks into the back of the. Only one.
Well,
Who is it?
Dalder.
Big Elder Fire Punch? Elder?
Yes, like Fire Punch Dalder. She says through small sobs.
He looks over to Dirath and he's like, what about Clancy?
Clancy's gone. Who the fuck is Clancy?
It's just one of the soldiers. I don't know.
Who the fuck is that?
Just a random soldier.
They're all gone.
He looks down at the mud and he jumps off the carriage. He like kind of climbs up to go look at the back, and he walks back towards the rest of the camp. We'll start packing up. Dirath. We'll be ready to go by night.
Perfect.
Then he tells the other soldiers, and they begin packing up the things that are out, tearing down the tents, rolling up bedrolls, putting supplies in crates, and putting them in the back of carriages that they have. By nightfall, the entire camp is packed up. Away again, traveling southward still until you reach the wall, that massive mountain pass that for a while was impassable. Thanks to recent efforts of the king, there's now a tunnel. And it takes I believe I said it was about a day to get through the entirety of the tunnel. And after 4 hours of travel,
You just cut out for like, I don't know, 5 seconds straight.
I didn't say anything. I was adjusting
Okay.
the calendar. After
Making sure.
popping out the other end of the tunnel, only a few more hours before you reach the new, or kind of temporary capital of Kirister. You had been there, spoken with the king. He told you everything, and now you're finally, this time, with force. And with your objective completed.
Oh.
It's only going to be 10 more days until the swamp is all clear. But you enter in the new capital. You can see a lot of citizens. It's been days at the a lot of citizens are kind of cheering that you're arriving. I mean, you all are heroes that sealed the Specter of Plague that has been such a blight on Kirister for years, for roughly a year now. And now it is gone, sealed in the pocket of Shanty. We changed the music.
Hello? What was that?
Your horses and carriages walking through. You see citizens cheering, throwing various trinkets, handkerchiefs and flowers, and you can see in front of you as you bring all of travelers to a stop. You see in front of you is the king, as well as his advisor. Smiles on their faces. Well, the king only has one arm to hold out, but he holds his arm and he says, "It is done, isn't it?"
Yes.
He seems to scan everybody. Where's Dolder? They just can't stop reminding us.
Unfortunately, we lost Balder to the Specter.
His face gets somber. Looks down for a moment for looking up. He died a hero. We'll organize a funeral. We'll store his body in the morgue. But you all deserve to be rewarded for your. In the fort, we have a banquet. And I myself rewards for it.
Guys, give me like 5 minutes. I have to go feed my dogs real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My grandma just texted me. He's like, "Did you feed the dogs?" Fuck.
And as he says that, you can see some clergymen exiting the cathedral and preparing to gently lift Dalder's body, bring it underneath the cathedral moored to a little trapdoor on the side.
How will we ever recover from this?
Anybody else?
Actually, I'm starting to generate an idea in my head. I don't know if I can do it, but it is there. Oh, great and mighty DM.
Yeah.
While we're here, what would it take to put Umizara's arm back on, or replace it, and hell, get the king a new arm while I'm at it, because he's down one too, right?
It would take life magic specific. Flame
Damn.
magic can reattach limbs that you have.
I don't have the limb.
Yes,
That's
and
the problem.
water magic can like rebuild flesh, but not to that extent.
Okay. So this is not a problem I can solve. Tragic.
Speaking of, is Umizara back? Fortunately not.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Umizara, you see the king's royal advisor walk up to you as you are sat up on the carriage. He says, "I noticed your arm."
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty difficult to adjust.
I have the
And what is that?
City of Roses. They're an engineering.
Sorry.
They're mastermind with machine. Perhaps you all were able to visit the city. You will be able to administer a new arm for
I would love that. Thank you for your suggestion.
us. Anything to help.
Thank you.
And he steps away. Anything from anybody else? Guys?
How do I contribute to this, dog?
I don't know.
Well, saying Boulder's bot is taken to the morgue. Carriages are set away, the horses are put in the stable. And you guys are in the city, you can do anything.
I actually have money to do anything with me.
Boulder's
I mean, you
Answer's
have
no, I don't.
dollars back.
Yeah.
Let me check how much money you guys actually have access to right now. 495,459 gold.
Oh, word.
400,000?
495,000.
Oh, bro had to correct that,
That's
by the way.
almost 500,000 gold.
It was at one point 500,000. Yes.
That's 500k. I want to reiterate that to make damn sure I'm not mishearing that.
Yes.
How the fuck did how did we get that much money?
They might have robbed
We
the
robbed a
church.
church.
Oh. Oh, okay. Like the whole church, like everything, get it down to the fucking brickwork.
Well, if I'm being honest, part of the quest was that they were supposed to give that back to the king of Kiera. Supposed to give that to the king
In
of
our
Kierister.
defense, we were not told that.
Well, I mean,
And you kept it.
Well,
I respect
duh.
it. Fuck it.
gotta respect
I'm not gonna
this.
narc,
Well, I mean, it's not like the king knows that you.
but
have gold.
I don't think Kaen knows we have that gold either, and I don't know if in his current state he's gonna go rooting through a dead man's bag for money.
Well, Shanty has the bag.
Okay.
After you ask whether we have money, she'll be like, yes. Yes, we do. Really, whatever you want.
Since when did we have money? And how much exactly?
Enough. And, we've been a traveling party for a while now. You know, we've just been gathering some spare change here and there.
Am I gonna be worried about where it came from? You know what? I don't think I want to know.
Yes, you don't.
That's for sure.
We didn't kill anybody to get it.
I promise
Okay.
that. Yeah.
That's
Yes, you did.
Not really.
I've been thinking, oh great and mighty DM,
Yes.
is there a way that I can acquire some kind of item to say I would like to increase my spell save DC? Is there an item that will let me boost that slightly?
I can make one up.
And how much would it run me?
Well, you gotta find someone who sells something. Your first quest is finding a magic shop.
Alright,
Or a
it
magic
can't be
item.
that hard.
Let me...
Does anybody in the party know this city enough to like
They've never been here.
help me with that? Okay, no one has ever been here. All right.
It's just the...
Like a little.
No, you guys are in the new camp. That's from...
Wait, I was muted. Wouldn't Dirath know the city well enough?
Oh, he would, actually.
Yeah, so.
Perfect. Then I'll bring him with me.
And you got a Dirath with you. You can make either an investigation or survival check to find this magical artisan shop, and you'll have advantage because Dirath knows the city.
Okay, that's really good that I have advantage because my first investigation roll was a 7.
Not good.
All right, 19 is much better.
19.
Okay.
Okay. You're walking around.
That 7 was a 2 plus 5.
You're walking around and you
Rush.
see in an alleyway what looks to be a small shop dug into the side of the wall with a single lantern illuminating the door. And as you begin to pivot and walk towards there, Dirath puts a hand on your shoulder, says, "Not that one," and turns you towards one that looks significantly more friendly, and walks into a magic shop that has display cases lining the walls and several magical items on display: rings, amulets, bracelets, boots and armors and weapons. And you see a single person stood behind the counter. They are an Aarakocra. They have white feathers with black tips.
How easy would it be in here to attempt to discover the item I need?
Give me an Arcana. Give me Arcana.
My Arcana roll. 15.
You find what looks like a ring that does pretty much exactly what you need it to do.
Is there a price tag anywhere on it?
No, you just have to bring it to the Kaen.
Oh. Oh, I may as well do that. Is the counter high enough that I like can't see over it?
If you stand far enough back, you can.
Oh god, I'm gonna need
no.
a
There is a stepping stool for smaller races to be able to see over the counter.
Great.
Like halflings and dwarves and such. So yeah, you step up on the stepping stool. The Aarakocra puts down what looks to be just like a pen. He looks at what you have and he says,
How much do I owe you for this?
He picks it up and he kind of looks at it and says, "So you fancy yourself a warcaster?"
Warlock is not the term I would use.
Well, I mean, you cast spells and use them to fight, do you not?
Yeah,
Warcaster.
I went to school for that.
Yeah, a warcaster.
Sort of.
Well, you know what this ring does, do you not?
Can you refresh me on that? Exactly.
Well, when you wear this ring, it makes your spells harder to resist. You know, if you were...
Perfect.
it
That's
makes it-
exactly what I thought it did.
Well, yes.
Kaen is lying that he is not sure that that's what it did.
Yeah. You see him open a ledger behind him, and he flips through the pages. Let's see. He turns back around to look at the ring. Oh, what did I call that one? Right. He flips some more pages. 250 gold.
Do I have the bag on me? Actually, no, I don't.
I rolled an 11, so yes.
Right?
So you took it to go shopping.
I will happily turn that money over.
Alright, minus 250 gold. He just slides the ring to you, and he, like, with two hands, like, pulls all the gold towards him. Just had this on hand, did you? Intriguing. What is your profession?
College student?
With this much money? I doubt it.
He's
It's-
also one of the
no,
heroes
I'm-
of Kiara.
His eyes go wide, and he immediately
Yeah,
like
that kinda,
bows
like,
and
on
he
the
says, "I'm
side.
so sorry. My apologies. I didn't.
No, it's
I
okay.
didn't know. Here," and he hands you 100 gold back. He says, "A discount for a
What
hero."
does he give me?
He
No,
He
you
pushes
keep
you
it.
100 gold. He says, "A discount for a hero."
Dirath is gonna slap Kaen on the back.
Keep it, please. It's...
No. I insist.
I insist that you keep it.
I insist that you keep it. You guys are getting like in a shoving match, pushing the gold back and forth.
Can I just, like, start backing towards the door without taking the money? I am paying this man what I fucking owe him, and not a coin less.
You see him, he points his finger at the door and the latch locks magically, and he says, "You're not allowed to leave until you take your money back."
Can I burn a slot on, like, forming a lockpick out of let's do earth.
Okay. Yeah, you just the metals within the ground kind of seep upwards to make a lockpick. He looks on in horror.
Please let me overpay you.
I can't. It's not in good faith.
I'm begging you.
I'm begging you. I can't in good faith let a hero of Kiarister pay full. I can't in good faith that a hero of Kiarister pay full price for an item.
I can. Right?
Here, you know what? Dirath is gonna like scoop up the extra 100 and say, "I'll just disperse it amongst the rest of them."
Okay, that works. And he unlocks
Cool.
the latch with his magic.
I will be adding that item now. So now hopefully oh god, hang on. I forgot how fucking D&D Beyond works.
It's like actually abysmal if you're not on a computer while you're
Yeah, this is oh, here we go. Add custom item. Right, I know what this needs to do. Right, that was the one thing I needed to actually like acquire.
Dog, what kind of setup is that?
What?
Is that your microphone?
No, it's a
Doing?
cassette recorder and player. I'm just recording something on Spotify into a cassette tape because there's literally
Why is
nothing
your
else to
sh-
do in it. There's
Why is
nothing
your
else to
shit?
do in it.
That is
No table? Like
bum gaming.
what?
Two
That's
mattresses.
diabolical.
I got a
Mattresses
photo.
on the floor, no table, nothing. Fucked up.
There's two mattresses, no bed frame.
Dude, a single like empty water bottle on the ground, a bucket in the corner. You're in prison. Okay.
Did you? No, I'm not making that joke. Never mind.
No, make that joke.
No. Make the joke. Make the joke. It's
I was
okay.
gonna say I was gonna drop the fucking damn bitch. You live like this, but no, I feel like that's mean.
Who was alive? That ass can fart.
Damn.
My shopping is over. Does anybody else have any
Leave a
like
quiet
shit they
room.
need to buy?
Anybody else is doing?
Where are we again right now?
You're just in the new capital of Houston.
Okay.
Just control the hate flame or actually fire magic?
With that, you'll need more than instinct. You'll need to actually see magical knowledge, books, and tutoring than just figures.
I will say Umizara's axe is heavily damaged too.
True, Umizara's
Yes.
actually is good.
Oh wait. Intuition. Or did you go?
Yes, you could go to a library where you could find books on that, or you could seek out like a powerful magician who can help teach you, like person to person, or if neither of those work, you go seek out like lost or ruin. Okay. Is Dirath doing like a little tour guide, just taking everybody where they need to be?
I don't see why not.
Okay. We're gonna say you don't have to roll because like a library is more prevalent than like a magic.
Okay.
So yeah, you enter, you see what looks to be a little gnome, sat behind the counter on a very high stool. He gives you a curt wave. Doesn't seem to recognize who you are. As you walk in and begin to peruse the shelves. Now give me an investigation check. What was? Funnily enough, it's in here.
Oh, is it the
Alright, you find a book
Wait.
called Interpretations and Applications of Fire Magic by John Adams.
Oh,
You pull that off, you open to the glossary, and then you just see a single chapter, where you, like, throughout the chapter you see one just titled Hate Flame, in which you flip to it, and it begins to explain that hate flame is when a person's powerful emotions, specifically those of strong hatred or anger, is pushed into their fire magic through one way or another, either subconsciously or consciously, and then that anger physically changes the nature of their magic, in which it becomes much more volatile, angry, harder to control, yet more damaging towards those who are afflicted with it. It's incapable of healing others, and it has a tendency to lash out when you don't need it to. To quell the hate flame, you could either It says that quelling the hate flame is a very long and difficult process, and there is no specific one trick for everybody for it to work. It just says kind of like find the nature of your magic and how it works, and then reverse engineer a way to like calm the hate flame. Meditation.
Well, that wasn't very helpful.
Is there a book on like finding
Investigation.
And Dirath also look.
23?
Never mind.
Yeah, so you find a book just called like Your Magic. And the opening passage is like everybody's magic is different. It varies from person to person, both in texture and in color. It varies from person to person, both in texture. Dude, I keep cutting out. It is frustrating.
We have got to get you a new mic.
I know.
This is
It
This is
varies
dire.
It varies from person to person, both in texture and color. It did it again. I'm gonna tweet.
When I get back to the house, I'm just gonna set up my Yeti Nano for you, so you can use that to record.
Alright, let's hope it does it this time. It varies from person to person, both in texture and in color. Its uses and its natural affinity towards other magics also kind of vary. Some people might be have more affinity towards something like fire magic, whereas others might have more affinity towards something like earth magic. Finding out the color of your magic can help determine that. If it is a reddish color, it is more likely to be closer with fire magic. Something like a brown is more likely to be closer to earth. Something green would be more likely to be have affinity towards life or wind magic, and blues are more likely to have affinity with water magic. Black is more likely to have affinity. Black and gray is more likely to have an affinity towards something. Have an affinity towards something like death magic or other such magics that have to deal with warping interpersonal things. Unlike how life magic does.
Now, considering that her flame was purple.
That is just how hate flame works. That has nothing to do with the color of her magic.
How would she find out the color?
You flip another page. It says you can find out the color of your magic just through deep meditation and seeking out your raw magical form. Whatever your raw magic looks like is how it is before it's refined through your attunements, in which you will be able to see the color and feel the texture of your magic. Through this process, you might also learn to be able to control that raw magic in a way that is unlike using it for the other purposes, like spell.
Drop to the ground, just sit down, crisscross applesauce, put her hands on her knees, and just start going. I don't know.
I don't know how to meditate.
What?
And she and she just tried different like sitting or like laying down positions.
Yeah, give me Arcana for like this meditation.
25.
Okay, this is a multi-hour process, so we're gonna cut to other people. Umizara. Kaen has had his moment. Shanty's having her moment. What does Umizara want to do?
I want to go get. I want to go to a blacksmith.
You find a blacksmith.
Hello, blacksmith.
You walk up to him. He looks up at you as he's working on a project. His eyes widen with recognition. You recognize him as Sven.
Um,
You cut out. You yelled and cut out.
Sven. I look at him and I lift up my axe and I gently set it on the counter or whatever that's nearby.
He grunts as he stands up. He runs a hand or 2 fingers across the blade. I see. It's been a while since I've seen you. Since you delivered my grandchildren to me. So long ago.
Yeah. One second, my dogs are barking.
Umizara's shoes are off.
My shoes are off?
Your dogs are barking.
I look at him and I say, well, as you can see, some things have changed. Trying to be lighthearted about the situation.
You look different. I can't quite put my finger on it. And then he reaches out and like tries to put his finger on your missing arm. As a grandpa joke for you.
I laugh a little bit at it and giggle. I giggle. I would like for you to fix my axe, but try to keep the authenticity of its original design as much as you can.
I'll see what I can do. I'll try to fix and improve. This one, don't worry about payments. And he begins inspecting tracks.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
How are they doing?
You see, he kind of gently places the axe in his lap. And he looks at the blade. He lets out a shaky breath. Alright, hold on, I have to look at something. Apologies. Looks at the eggs, lets out a shaky breath. Son. Didn't make. He transforms. He's after. And he hasn't been taken well.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. This is DM out of. I think her name is Emily. Emily hasn't been taken well. It's been a long time, but she's recovering. after everything that's happened. Losing her parents, and to move cities her brother to Runiar. It's been hard on the last.
I'm so sorry. Where is she at the moment?
Inside. She's with
Do you
her
think
friends.
that do you think maybe later I could see her?
You could see her now if you'd like.
I would love to.
He just kind of waits for you to go through the door.
I go.
You open the door, and you kind of begin walking through this little house. You can see what looks to be some practice objects that Sven has made, lining the walls. Something that looks like a very expertly crafted shield with just like the words "My masterpiece" engraved in wood below it. You walk through, you walk past it, or you walk through a dining room and a kitchen before you reach a collection of rooms that look like bedrooms. You can hear some giggling and shuffling in the room to your right.
I burped. Sorry. I want to gently knock on the door.
You gently knock, and you hear a yelp. And coming. And
Coming.
You see the door be pulled open, and you see Emily. And what looks to be just another human girl in the room with her.
I kind of bend down to her level so I'm not as intimidating. And I gently say, "Hi, Emily."
Hi. It's been a long time since I've seen you. What happened to your arm?
I fought a monster.
You fight the monster?
We fought, me and my
We
team. Me and my team fought the monster, and he's gone now.
that mean I can go home again?
I'm sure one day. You know,
Good.
it just happened, so give it some time.
Goes behind your other friend and says, and my friend coming?
Well, is it her grandpa? Is that her grandpa?
Sven is her grandfather.
I'm sure you'd have to talk to your grandfather about that. But it's so nice to see you. You look so much better, so well.
Yeah.
And you've grown
Now
so much.
when you say that, you do notice she looks a lot healthier. Not as malnourished or sickly.
I take my one hand and I pat her shoulder and I say, "You've grown so much. You've turned into such a beautiful young lady. And I'm very happy that you feel much better."
Thank you.
Thank you. I then I get up and I say to her and her friend, It was nice seeing you both, and I'm sure I'll see you again in the future. I just have to go now and get some things done. But I'm very proud of you, and I kind of bend down, ruffle her hair a little bit, and say goodbye and leave.
You walk out of the house. Emily closes the door as you exit. Sven turns towards you and says, "Oh, all that you hoped for?
What'd you say?
Was it all that you hoped for?"
She seems much healthier. I'm very happy that she looks and sounds much better. She's
We're
grown
in
so
Plague
much.
territory. It's definitely a better location for her.
Yeah. She asked me if she could go home. You know, I try to dodge the question because I'm sure that's a conversation you have to have with her, but
They say when the swamp recedes, no habits break out. But I'm sure there will still be many a year before all the cities and towns are formed. But you made a living down here. The larger cities, even if it's not the capital, this new capital, very prosperous for blacks.
You could say it's a new age.
You could say it's a bit of a new age for me.
what? Well,
I'll have your exercise suited.
thank you. And I kind of want to. If I go outside the shop, is there anything, bakery nearby, or?
Yeah, we'll say there's a bakery. You walk in.
I want to go there, and I want to, look at their, selection. Wait, do I have any money on me?
No, Kaen has it.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, unless you yourself have money.
I mean, I can come with.
Yeah, Kaen can come with me.
I assume by this point Kaen is done with his shenanigans in the
Okay.
magic shop.
Basically, a can is with you. Actually, you enter the bakery as the smell of that freshly baked bread and pastries enter your nostrils. You see Kaen is already in there, perusing.
He was lured in by the smell.
I walk up behind him.
Kaen,
And,
you feel a presence behind you.
what do you
She's
do?
right behind me, isn't she?
Can I tap on his, like, head, I guess?
You feel a tap on the top of your
Certainly.
head.
Kaen produces the single highest pitched shriek you've ever heard, and jumps his full body length into the air.
It's just me, bro.
As he hits the ground, he finally registers. Okay, it's just Umizara. Don't scare me like that.
Sorry. I was thinking that we could grab some pastries for the party.
Funny you should mention that.
What did you do?
That's kind of what I'm here to do too, I think.
Awesome. I also.
What do we got? Oh, great, mighty DM. Actually, wait, hang on. You had something to say first?
Oh, also, I want to grab some pastries for the blacksmith that's working on my axe right now, and some for his granddaughter and his granddaughter's friend as a little gift.
Okay.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, there's several pastries. There's a lot of fresh bread. You see sourdough seems to be the most common type being made, sold. As for pastries, there's a lot of them are berry based.
Or what?
Berry based. So like they're very berry flavors like blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, cherry.
Now I kind of want some kind of pastry.
Me too, low-key in real life. Kaen, what do you think Shanty would like?
Well, in session 1, you get blueberry muffins.
True, you're right.
I don't know that.
Well, you're right. I want to go up to the. I want to scan the selection, and I turn to Kaen and I say, "Do you know what you want?"
That, and I point at a random item in one of their like cases.
Awesome.
DM, you
so-
get to pick what Kaen points at.
Okay. I want to go up to the counter, the bakery, or the guy or the woman there.
You walk up to the female human who is 63 years old.
Oh, okay. Word.
You walk
Did you
up.
just roll on that?
Yeah, I rolled all that.
Okay.
You walk up to her. Wonderful selection.
I'm visibly surprised by her deep masculine voice.
Sorry.
Wonderful selection.
I'm pleasantly surprised by her old lady.
Flip-flop between those two voices every other sentence.
That would be really funny. So I would like what's it called? Let me think. I turned to Kaen. Hey, we got the money for this, right?
And I'm gonna look in the bag.
It's
Yeah,
just glittering
definitely.
gold in there.
Okay. I turned to her.
I
and
imagine
said,
when he opens the bag, like you can kind of see the reflection of all the gold like on his face.
It's
Like
like,
his face
if
visibly
you've
kind of
seen-
turns yellow for a minute.
Yeah, if you've seen Pulp Fiction, it's like when they open up the briefcase and it's just like shiny
Yeah.
golden glow on their face.
Oh my gosh.
I turn back to the lady and I say, I would like who of every pastry that you have. And
15 gold.
oh. Wow, is it a lot of pastries?
I mean, you're buying out my very own shop.
Oh damn. Okay. Then
Well, okay, and I'm gonna reach into the fucking bag and I'm gonna extract a fistful of gold.
Yeah, you just plop that gold on the counter.
His
Thank you
hands are
very
small.
much.
He's
You
trying
may
to pay
grab them on
more,
your
but
own. Yeah, you're just plopping. Like, I think a fistful for Kaen would probably be like 4 gold. So you're just
it's
like,
probably like 15.
fistful for Kaen's 15
His
gold.
hands are his hands are small.
What
You
did they
give
Like
her
leave?
the
even
15.
even for his small size.
You give her the 15.
Thank you for shopping. You can grab the pastries on your own.
Do you have some sort of container or two separate containers that I could
She
use?
grabs 2 baskets from underneath the counter, sets them on top. You can use these.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Wait a second. The plague is taking me over.
No.
I want to, in one basket, I want to put a few of the pastries in for the blacksmith and the little girls, and then the rest for everybody else.
Okay.
How many do you think there is?
There's probably like 100 pastries in each basket.
Damn, how many? Damn, okay. Can feed the whole town with this shit. And that's it.
Did I do
Kaen,
the deep or the granny voice last?
you did the granny
I think you
voice
did the
last.
deep
Okay.
last.
Oh,
What?
conflicting information.
Conflicting answers.
Take the gamble.
Alright. I think I did the granny voice last. Thank you for shopping. I would love to see you again sometime.
Thank you. And hey Kaen, will you help me bring this over to the blacksmith?
Okay.
And I give him a basket, but it's way too heavy for him.
Yeah, it's way too big.
Ken, you're like practically dragging it on the ground as you guys leave the bakery.
He tries
And
to can I burn a slot on putting like a little air cushion under it and then just kind of like pushing it in front of me like a shopping cart?
Yes, you can, absolutely.
Excellent.
You bring the
Right,
pastries
one-
over to Sven the blacksmith, who seems to be wiping away the rust on the blade at this moment, when he sees you two approach with baskets of pastries.
I brought you a gift.
Oh, you didn't need to do that.
Well, I mean, I heard that these pastries are the best in town. No, I'm kidding. I say, I think it's the least I can do for the fact that you are fixing something that's so valuable to me. And I pick up the basket from Kane's little shopping like floaty cloud thing, and I plop it onto the counter.
Some things rattle as you just like set it down. Just, thank you. I'll get around to those eventually.
Don't forget to share with your granddaughter and granddaughter's friend. I'm sure
Who do
they'll
you
love
think
these.
I am?
No, you're gonna eat them all by yourself. No, I'm kidding.
He pulls back and he like feels his stomach, which is not a stomach. He's well toned, well defined. He's a blacksmith. He's strong old man. I'm not gonna eat all the pastries myself. Trust me. I'll share. I'll end up sharing with my neighbors and half the town.
Well, whatever works. How's my axe doing? Hello? Hello?
Go on.
She's asking me to get her ice cream.
These are 2 bowls.
Us ice cream.
Wait, you guys got ice cream?
Yeah, and grapes.
Damn.
There's gonna be leftovers.
What a
Wait,
what
what
a
did you say?
decadent
What did you say?
paradise over there.
Right?
Okay, I'm back. I did no such thing. Okay. What did everybody say? I want to know.
I was just asking how my axe was doing.
Oh. Just coming along. Just cleaning the rust off, and then I'll get to work on the handle.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Of course.
I turn to Kaen and I go, is there anything else you want to do while we're waiting for this?
I can't think of anything. I mean, I got this, and I hold up the ring that I bought.
Oh. What's that for?
Well, I'm told what this will do is hopefully things can't dodge my spells anymore.
Okay, word.
So that. But I think I would say we need to like hold on to money, but when he looks in the bag again, I don't really think that's gonna be a problem. Where'd you guys get all this money exactly?
Oh,
It's okay, you can tell me I'm not a cop.
how did we get the money again? What did we do? I forget.
We robbed a
You
church.
robbed not just a church, the church.
I get down to his level. How early on was this?
Like, session 5?
Okay. I forget. I get down to his level and I whisper in his ear. We used to be bad boys.
What does that mean?
We robbed a church. No, we robbed the church.
Like the whole thing?
Yep.
How did you? Oh, okay.
That was a long time ago. It's been like, what, a year?
Yeah.
That was a
Is there
long time ago.
Is there any possible way for Kaen to estimate how much gold is in this bag? Because he's just been pulling from it, and it is not like it is not emptied any.
You can give
I can
me.
start making checks.
Like, I want to say some sort of intelligence check to guesstimate. Just an
Arcana?
intelligence check.
Okay, raw in. Go. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. That's gonna be a 9.
Like a million.
Is this like, I don't know, 1,000,000 gold?
Give or take.
Did you take the whole building? How? How did they even have this much? But
We're just cool like that.
you know what? We really are. Who am I to question? I mean, we have it anyway, so. I could pay off so much of my tuition fees with this.
How much is your tuition fees?
You don't want to know?
I do, I asked.
It's a lot.
Can you give me a guesstimate?
don't know, at least 100 a year, probably more. I
100 gold a year?
I'm a little behind on it.
How far behind are you, Kaen?
I missed 2 payments, and I think if I miss a third, I'm cooked.
Well, I'm sure if we discuss with the rest of the party, I don't think they would mind you using some to pay for your tuition.
Thank you, I'd really appreciate that. I mean, I kind of... Most of my adult life has been spent in college, and I really don't want that to be all for nothing.
True. How old are you again?
I actually need to go and look at how old Kaen is. I forgot. Fuck, did I write this? I distinctly remember... Okay, found it. I'm 27. Why?
27?
27.
Damn, you young as fuck.
It doesn't feel like it, but...
But
we should probably go run these pastries over then, yeah?
Yeah, let's go do that. Do you need a lift or anything, or?
Oh.
You're good?
No, look at me. They don't, I mean, they do kind of make, like, dumbbells in my size, but, I don't know, they weigh more than me, and, well, I got small arms, and the big people in my classes sometimes make fun of me, and they use me as weights, and it's all very scary.
Oh. Who's holding the pastries, me or Kaen?
You.
Kaen. Me, okay. Let's go. And I start walking over there.
Okay. You want?
Where we go?
Where are you going?
To everybody else to give them pastries.
Okay, we'll say that's like back at the cross. Dirath is there, Shanty is there, and then now Kaen and Umizara walk up. Umizara is carrying in her hand a basket of pastries, of like a shit ton of pastries.
What the hell?
Food for everybody. I pass the basket around. Take one. Oh, you must be hungry. Okay, screw me, I guess.
But I reach into the basket of pastries and select one at complete random.
Shanty also takes one.
Dirath is gonna grab a handful.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Biblical greed!
Before EO.
Okay, so yeah, people start taking one, and you see Dirath's hand just like reach over and then grabs like a fistful of like 6 pastries, one in the palm, and then like his fingers like dig into 5 others, and he pulls back.
What the fuck?
This is the greed the Bible was talking. This is the gluttony that they were talked about in the Bible.
Before EO grabs one, do you think that I could like roll to figure out what his favorite might be?
Insight.
Okay, 1 second. I want to be romantical. Hand it to him myself. 1 second. DB on his opening. My goodness. Okay. I really hope I roll well. Insight. Insight. $18.
You figure he'd probably like blueberry the most, and so you hand him a blueberry pastry and he says, "Oh, my favorite." And he immediately puts the entire thing in his mouth.
Oh my
Just like
goodness.
all of
The
it.
whole thing. Can I hand him another
He
one?
doesn't even chew, he just swallows.
Can I hand him another one?
Oh, my favorite. Same thing happens.
Can I hand him one more?
Oh, my favorite. Same thing.
That's... what that mouth do?
What the hell?
I got a wet throat. I hear Joelle laughing in the kitchen.
You have a wet throat?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Like, food just like slides down. Don't even got to chew or nothing.
Lie down. I'm sorry.
Here, watch this. And he puts 2 blueberry pastries in his mouth and then just swallows. And they both just like straight down.
Oh.
2 of them.
I look at him with pure, like, love in my eyes, and I say, "That is the most attractive thing I've seen somebody do ever."
He looked at you with bewilderment.
I giggle and I walk off before he can even, like, react.
He like slow pans over to Kaen. What was that?
What are you looking at me for? I don't know.
I need guidance.
I need guidance too.
You went to you're in college. You're smart, right?
What do you think? I actually know how to talk to people? No, I spent all my time studying. Do you think I went to parties? Do you think I talked to people? No, I get scared when I talk to my professors.
Yeah, no, I figured. I meant like.
What do you mean you figured? What is that supposed to mean, huh?
Look at it. Kaen, can you give me a wisdom save?
Oh
And not be
god.
enraged.
Okay.
Not be enraged.
Okay. Alright, go by wisdom save. Fucking 17.
Okay, you managed to stop yourself from you stop yourself from being overcome with pure rage. With just like you like breathe in, breathe out.
Cannot let the short guy rage overtake him. Kaen is experiencing what it's like to be 5'1", but multiplied by like 3.
15'3".
Sorry, you know what I'm trying to say. Be like divided by 3.
Okay, I figured. I was being honest.
Have you ever met a guy that's 5'5"? Every single like, if you meet a man that is under like 5'7", without fail, they will be the angriest person you will ever have known.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
I
Hello?
knew a kid in high school that was 5'2". Fuck that kid. I hate him. Oh, everybody gone.
Hello.
I keep dropping my microphone. My manager is pretty short.
Yeah?
Yeah, Tyler. Sorry, I didn't mean the name drop. I meant Ryler.
Ryler.
Anyway,
Yeah, enough fucking around.
enough fucking around.
Kaen barely manages to restrain himself from
I'm,
doing
like,
something he's going to regret.
strangling Eo.
Every spell slot, go!
Go, my nuclear bomb.
Fuck it, we 118 spell slot fireball concentrated on my feet. I know we
Thank
just
you.
saved this city, but not anymore.
I know we
No,
just
we're not
saved the
doing that.
country, but I'm wiping it off the map.
Enough fucking around. We pastry.
Delectable. This might be the best ice cream we've ever had. I just know Ethan has a big old frown on his face.
Where did Ethan go?
Okay. Hold on.
What?
What?
Did you die?
Hold on.
Hello?
I mean, I might have lost connection a little bit.
Meow.
Okay.
What?
Anything else you guys would like to do?
No, I don't think so. I want to go get my sword thing, my axe.
Okay. You guys spend the night in the city. You find a pretty respectable inn, and the innkeeper knows who you are, gives you guys a free room.
Freak yeah.
You wake up in the next morning. Umizara, you go towards Sven. And he hands you your axe, fully restored, and even improved a little bit. You see new supports in places where the blade kind of wiggles a little bit, or grips where the handle wasn't so grippy. Please turn your great axe to a +1 great axe.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute.
Right. Yes. Shanty. What color was your magic? What did you pick?
Yeah.
I thought you did. Oh no, you said it was like green brownish.
We just have and each one would be brown. So we had like really pick.
Yes.
Okay, one, two.
2.
Brown.
Okay. Shanty's magic is brown colored, very deep and dark. Kind of like wet soil. Its texture-wise, is very coarse. But he knows that. He knows her magic is naturally, has a natural affinity towards earth magic. It wants to be channeled through earth. However, you can kind of see a little dark spot somewhere in the back of your magic that you presume is that name. You see at times it flares out, taking over some before receding again. Like when she uses it. Or like
that she can actually
through her, or to like not to use it but to access it. Do you mean, or do you mean like to use it?
access.
Using it would be like casting, whereas accessing it would be more like feeling that magic and interacting.
She's the first one to.
Okay. You kind of bring your subconscious towards the magic. And you feel that anger rising, threatening to boil over and explode. Give me a wisdom save. Empty? Okay. You manage to keep yourself calm. You don't allow it to overwhelm. You begin to feel that the hate flame, while it doesn't want to be, you can kind of feel out how you're supposed to go about it. And you feel that within a few more of these meditation sessions, you'll know how to control the hate, or convert the hate flame into regular fire magic. Since it is the next day, after receiving your axe, Umizara, you see what looks to be a royal carriage drawn by horses arrive. You can see the driver returns. Alright, you all. Time to see the king.
Okay.
Okay, you all file into the carriage. You're drawn.
Yeah.
Towards the fort. Oops, wrong channel. You are guided out of the carriage and you walk towards this fort. It is very decorated and upkept. You can tell that the harsh emotions that the plague has caused has not touched this area. As you enter into the front gate, walking past a fountain that has the statue of what looks to be a salmon spitting water. You walk past that into the fort. You're guided towards what looks to be a banquet hall, a long table with these benches set up. Across the table is a variety of different foods. Large meats, mashed potatoes and baked potatoes, and other such potato meals. You can see there's many different kinds of birds. You see turkey, duck, some other kinds of meat like yak meat, sheep mostly, as well as various beverages, most of which are alcohol. And you all sit at the benches. The king is sat at the end of the table, with his advisor next to him, and a servant which seems to be cutting his food for him, considering that the king is kind of unable to do that for himself. Welcome, heroes of Kiarister. There is no world in which I can express my gratitude to you all. I am hosting this banquet for you in your honor. Afterwards, we will visit a funeral for your dearly departed. But for now, this is the time for merriment, to bask in the victory of your accomplishments, and to receive gifts. As well as discuss what is to come in your future. As you all sit down, you see all the food in front of you, as well as something you overlooked. Looks to be some sort of dairy meal, frozen and shaken up, and put in with various berries. Something called shake milk.
There's no way.
Classic Kiarostarian meal. Invented here in Kiarostar.
It has been a
No, no.
while.
By none other than Hung. I look at the drink, and I visibly get upset.
One of these servants next to you says, "I'm so sorry, do you not enjoy the flavor?"
No, the flavor is great. Flavor's great. I say, fighting back tears.
Then what is the matter?
I'm good. I'm okay. Lots of memories.
Understood. And he backs away. You cleaned your shit out. Don't come over trying to grab some of mine.
What?
Dude, there isn't even like any of the melted stuff in there. It's empty. Literally all gone.
He's hoarding all.
Hoarding? That is an insane way to put it.
What's happening?
Joelle finished all her ice cream is coming for mine.
Wait, what?
You heard me. I don't feel like that's too out of the ordinary.
How many times has she done this now?
Just the once.
Just once.
Yeah, so it really is out of the ordinary. And you should make an exception.
Just once today, I should put it.
What did she exactly do? What did she
Tried
do?
to get my
Yeah, I'm
ice cream.
confused.
She tried to get your ice cream?
Yes, my ice cream. I
Like,
like
did
this.
she
Is there
reach
something-
over and try to get it from you?
Yes. The open hand.
That's
not even a
that's
spoon.
just with the fucking hand. No, you can't. Fucked up.
Yeah, that sounds just about right.
No! Defend me!
Defend you? Okay, you're all sat down. Umizara is choking back tears. What is everyone else doing? Who is going ham on the turkey?
Oh, Dirath, absolutely.
Dirath, like, cartoonishly has the entire turkey in his mouth. like John from Garfield in that one comic.
Kaen is trying to eat a normal amount of food. He is not succumbing to the biblical greed.
Dirath actually is just like a glutton. Oh my god, wait.
What food would cause Kaen to absolutely pig out?
What would do that?
What's Kane's favorite food?
Whatever it is, it's there.
I'm gonna make a wisdom save.
Make a wisdom save and tell us what the food is.
Shanty wants to.
You're not gonna believe this. I want you to look at general as to what I rolled. That one.
What food is it?
It doesn't even matter. He's going at everything now.
Okay. You will see as Dirath puts like almost the entire turkey in his mouth. Camera slow pans over to Kaen, who has a cartoonishly like large mountain of food on his plate. Cartoonishly large mountain of food on his plate before just like shoveling it in his mouth. Not even the utensils are like gone somewhere. No one knows where they went. And just fistfuls of like potato and corn and like various fungi. He's just consuming.
Never let Kaen come to one of these banquets ever again. Do not invite him to fancy events. This will happen. He does this at home too, but like, you know, that's okay because it's in the comfort of his own home.
Yes. So the king stands up. His heroes. Unfortunately, Carister, in its blossoming state and torn state, can't offer much as reward. What I can grant you, and you see him turn towards a servant who hands him a piece of paper, which he holds out. This very fort that you are sitting in, this is the deed to. I would like for you all to have it. Your very own estate within Carister, tax-free. Though servants you will have to hire on your own, as well as supplies and other such necessities. But the land and the fort are yours.
Wow. Wait. Wait.
Who farted?
It was not a fart.
It is a beauty.
Alright, we're gonna end here.
Holy shit, we have a house now.